Hey, giant robot fans. Welcome back to Raptor's Recon. Today we're discussing some breaking news about the upcoming live action Voltron movie. Whew! Apparently, Amazon has decided against a theatrical release and instead are going directly to streaming. What does this strategy of bypassing theaters mean for fans and the future of the franchise? Let's break it down. According to reports from Screen Rant and Cosmic Book News, Amazon's live action Voltron movie starring Henry Cavill will debut exclusively on Prime Video, skipping a theatrical release altogether. This decision follows Amazon's similar move with Roadhouse, which, despite being a streaming success, faced criticism for not hitting theaters. Let's read what they have to say. On Screen Rant, they say the live action Voltron movie starring former Superman actor Henry Cavill just suffered a major setback. After 2 decades of development hell, it appears like the American produced live action Voltron movie is on the cusp of becoming a reality. This latest attempt at bringing the beloved franchise to life on the big screen was announced back in 2022 with Ross and Marshall Thurber in the director's chair and actors such as Henry Cavill, Sterling K. Brown, and Rita Ora starring. Despite the genuine talent behind the project, though, fans may want to temper their expectations given recent news. And that's what we're here for, right? So, according to recent reports, Amazon is releasing their Voltron movie straight to streaming, foregoing a theatrical release entirely. The move is not entirely unprecedented, just like we talked about with Roadhouse, as that one was also sent straight to streaming. While no reason is given, and it may be premature to say whether this speaks to the film's quality or not, it is still a major blow to fans who are hoping to see Voltron's larger than life story on the big screen. One of the quotes I found interesting in the article it says that movies intended for theatrical release are often shot and directed for that environment, right? Including little details that even the best home theater systems might have trouble depicting. So that might be an issue with the streaming. If it was originally, as we all assumed, intended for the theater. Now, the beacon of light in all of this is that the Voltron film, directed by Ross and Marshall Thurber, wrapped filming in Australia earlier this year. And like we said, it features a star studded cast, including Sterling K. Brown, Rita Ora, you've got Henry Cavill, and Daniel Quintoy. So there is hope, right? And they actually got done filming it. So, I mean, that's a plus. But as a fan, I cannot deny that I have expressed a little bit of disappointment on this. It's tough, man, because since it's only coming out on streaming, you know, that means we're not going to be able to see it on the big screen. I mean, how many people I'm sure out there, there's probably a ton of us out there who would have loved to see that. Reddit chimes in as well. I mean, users lamented the missed opportunity. We can't see Voltron on the big screen. You can't have any special formats like Voltron live action in 3D or in IMAX. You can't have any of those because it's not going there. One user commented on Reddit that now is it that they have no faith in Mecha or is it that they have no faith in this particular movie? This sentiment reflects concerns, right, about the film's quality and Amazon's confidence in its success. I mean, that's natural. Uh, I definitely understand where this guy's coming from. Another fan noted that Amazon has apparently been weird about their theater commitments, referencing the company's recent trend of prioritizing streaming releases over theatrical ones, which, I mean, they are a streaming service, so from a business perspective, we understand that. But, hey, getting something on the big screen, that's going to generate a lot of attention. Um, and it could be something that really gets into the cultural, it could become a cultural phenomenon. It could be a resurgence of this, it could be a breakthrough hit. Anyway, from a business standpoint, Amazon's decision aligns with its strategy to boost Prime Video subscriptions. By releasing high profile films like Voltron directly to streaming, I'm sure that Amazon is aiming to attract and retain more subscribers, basically capitalizing on the convenience and the accessibility of home viewing. Totally get that. This approach also reduces the marketing and distribution costs associated with theatrical releases. However, and this is the big however, is that it is raising questions about the long term impact on the film's cultural footprint and box office potential. I mean, you're just not going to, I mean, not everybody has Amazon Prime, although a lot of people do, but who knows? I mean, this is definitely a gamble, um, and maybe they're trying to limit costs and whatnot, but yeah, they're going to have to do something very effective with their advertisements and merchandising and all of that stuff. They're going to have to really do a good job marketing this thing if it's just going to streaming. Now, hammering home on the sentiment that, you know, there's a little bit of worry about the lower production quality. Um, I mean, that is a possibility, man. If we're trying to be honest here, right? It is possible, but the involvement of director Rawson Marshall Thurber, I mean, he's known for action comedies and things like that. He did Red Notice, Dodgeball, Central Intelligence, and the guy's assembled a talented cast, and it looks like they have a commitment to delivering an action-packed film. So I think, as from a production standpoint, they have some good potential there. They'll have a lot of good players involved, good potential. CGI has caught up to date. We've seen that and how it has evolved over the years and where we are now and how awesome some of these things are. Moreover, I mean, the film's substantial budget and basically the filming at Australia's Village Roadshow studios, that all points to a significant investment in production value. And that's what I'm hoping for. I don't want this to be some kind of like, weekend special kind of thing where it looks like a B, maybe a C class movie, maybe like an afterthought. I don't want it to be one of those missed opportunities. So obviously, while there is the lack of a theatrical release is disappointing, it doesn't necessarily reflect the film's quality, but the questions are still out there. So on a positive note, despite the initial disappointment, a streaming release it could make Voltron more accessible to a global audience. It allows fans to enjoy the film from the comfort of their homes, potentially reaching viewers who might not have gone to the theaters to see this. Additionally, strong streaming performance could pave the way for sequels or spin-offs, expanding the Voltron universe further. Some of the other direct-to-streaming movies have done well enough in this manner that they've got sequels in the queue. So that could be something. So in my opinion, this news is kind of a mixed bag. Part of me is really upset because I wanted to see Voltron on the big screen. I wanted to see it. I wanted to go and sit down and at least in a big IMAX theater and watch this thing, and see something that I grew up with, watching both the original, later iterations, and the more recent Voltron. I would have loved to see that up on the big screen, eating popcorn, hanging out with my friends and family, and enjoying it. That's not going to happen, right? So I don't know. So for me, I'm disappointed. I'm hopeful. I'm glad. I'm thankful that they're finished with filming. So, I mean, that's a plus. I mean, other projects out there that I'd like to see, Robotech on, live action, things like that, they're not even close to where this one is. So I am happy about that. But what are your thoughts on Voltron skipping theaters for a streaming release? Are you guys excited to watch it on Prime Video, or were you hoping for a big screen experience like I was? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more updates on your favorite franchises, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching. Let's go Voltron Force.